Good Monday morning, everybody. It is today we're going to make a flower arrangement. I got an order for 3 of them, and I thought I would show you one of them. So I got my glue gun heating up. I've got these pretty little baby daisies. I guess they're daisies. They look like daisies to me. It's a filler bush. And then I've got these big hot pink daisies. These are going to be the focal flower, and these are going to fill them in. And I also have some of these. Not sure what they are. Just says spring bushes. But I think they're really cute. They're little balls. So we're going to throw some of them in there. And I have this small little bush of fern, some kind of fern. This come from Hobby Lobby. I don't know where the other stuff come from. But I've got a small little tin here that I got from Dollar Tree. And I just put some foam in there. And you could go ahead and put the moss in now. I like to do it after I put the flowers in. It just makes them easier to go in there because I don't have a pick machine. So it's just easier for me if I put the flowers in first. Okay. These here look like a Dollar General price tag on them. So I'm going to assume these are from Dollar General. They won't but $3. And you have 2, 4, 6, 8 stems on here. I'm going to cut these kind of long. Yeah, I was excited to get this order yesterday. I was like, well, yay. So I've got to make 3, not identical, but 3 that I'll match. So I picked out flowers where I think I got enough to do all 3. I got to make one for a dining table, a buffet table, and for her island in her kitchen. So then I picked out these ribbons. She likes kind of wild designs. She's a repeat customer. She's ordered several things from me before in the past. So she likes bright stuff. So I'm going to give her some bright ribbon. Alright. Glue gun hot. Not hot yet. Okay, so I'll just get the rest of this stuff ready. The greenery. Now I figured I'd use this fern stuff to go around the edges and just kind of fill in. I'm no professional at flower arranging, as y'all know. I'm no professional at anything. So this looks like it's got a Hobby Lobby tag on there too. Now this video is going to be in my members only section. So if you're a member, you'll get to see this. If not, you won't. Okay. My glue is warming up. Okay, so I need to decide how high I want this. And I say about twice as high as the container. Okay. So we're just going to go through and put these, because these are the focal point, the focal flower. And I am going to leave the leaves on these. And all of these stems are wired, so you can bend them. These daisies are so pretty to me. Push that stem down some. And see what I did? I went diagonally across here. And then I'm going to go back and do the same thing on the other corners. So there's at least one toward every corner, so it'll be visible in all the way around the design. And bring that leaf down. And you want to kind of bend these out so they're kind of facing the right direction to start with. Okay. Put the leaf down. I like these leaves to be kind of sticking out a little bit, if that makes sense. Okay, see, one in all four corners and one in the middle. Now I've got 3 more here. I think I'm going to move on to the filler bush. Fill in some before I make too many decisions. I'm just going to take and cut some of these off. These are really pretty too. See how they have the pink and the purple on there? All different shades of purple. I'm just going to cut some of them off. Okay. Some of them have them little wispy things right there. It's real pretty. Okay. Okay, we have a few of them cut off. So let's come in here and start just filling it in. We want some tall, some short. Oh, now my glue's too hot. And what I do to one side, I'm going to do to the other side. Ooh, some hot glue, y'all. And I'm putting one on each side and then one on each opposite side. I'm leaving these a little bit tall, just a little bit shorter than this daisy right here. I'm going to come in and go in kind of at an angle. So I've got some that are coming out the front. Turn that one just a little bit. At a slight angle. See how it's not all inside the basket. It's coming out. I'm going to do the same on the back side. I'm thinking since this is the bigger of the arrangement, she's probably going to want to put this on her table. I'm not sure though. This one here has some wispy grass on it. I'm just going to take that off. Okay. Now we still have 2 pieces of this. I'm going to set them aside. Trying to get some of all of the elements in here. This here is part of that same bush, the filler bush. And it's got these little purple clusters of stuff. I'm just going to cut them down. And we're just going to randomly stick them. Come more toward the end with these. And y'all, most of flower arranging is just sight. It's just what you want to see. So you just make it pretty. This one I'm going to go toward the center. Then I got one little wispy thing here. On the other side toward the middle. Okay. I'm going to take, let's put these in there. See, I want to cut these down. Those are pretty. Now these you could break further down, but I'm going to leave them kind of clumped together just a little bit. Remember, all this stuff is wired, so you can make it do what you want it to do. See how pretty that's starting to be? Piece of this. Come right down the center. Oh yeah, that's pretty. That's starting to be real pretty. Okay, let's come back over here, see where we need any more daisies and put them in there. Come right here. This one a little shorter. And take the last one and put in the back. Cut it kind of shorter too. You don't want all of the same flowers at the same height. You want them to draw the eye across and through the arrangement, not just at one stopping point. Okay, now I'm going to take this filler grass and I'm going to go around the edges here. I'm going to kind of bend it over the side. And these are already cut kind of short because it's a short little bush. I'm going to spread it out. I'm going to do one at each end. Now I'm going to do 2 on each side. Spread it out. To spread these things out. Do the back side or the front side, whichever, the other side. because this can be viewed all the way around. It is quite pretty. Quite pretty. Okay, now I have these last two little pieces here. So I can stick them in. I need some down here. Okay, let me grab some more. And let's take just a couple pieces off this. And I'm going to cut this and make two out of this. And you want to keep turning it so you can see. And maybe one of those little Lazy Susan things. Okay. What do you guys think? Very, very pretty. Let's try. Let's put some of the, or let's see what some of these will look like in there. Well, I think they're too big. Okay. Now, nothing's cooperating with me. I have a box here with some moss in it. And what I do is I just shoot the glue in there and stick the moss on top of it. Stick, and I'm just going to do that all the way around. Now you could have done the moss part first, but it tends to get in my way. And I feel like I don't use as much this way, because I'm just going around the edges where you can see. We're almost all the way around it. Just a little bit more. And now it's all over my sweater. Down in there. Okay. And there you have it. Isn't that pretty? That's so pretty. And I get to make 2 more to match in different containers. Alright. Almost forgot the bow. Forgot to make the bow. Alright. So I have this 1.5 inch, what's that called? Brick pattern? I don't know. We're going to use that. And we have this lime green polka dot with all the fabulous spring colors. And we're going to make a little bow to probably just hang off the side of this arrangement. So, we need to measure how long we want our tails. And should I stick this on a stick? I could put this on a stick. Okay, so I'm going to make the tail's about 10 inches long. We'll have to cut the end off. Okay, it's 10 inches. I'm going to come over let's see, about 6 inches. Nope, about 5. Let's see. Yeah, about 5 inches. Sometimes you have to hold it up to the project so you can get it right. Okay. Come over 5 inches over here. Twist in the middle. 5 inches. Twist. 5 inches. Don't twist. You're going to bring your tail down. Okay. Now we're going to bring in the green. We're going to cut that edge off where the crease is, since it's a new roll of ribbon. Okay. We'll bring our tail down. Twist. Now these loops we're going to do about 4. And we're only going to do 1 on each side. We don't want a real big, huge bow. We just want a little something. Okay. And that is it. Now, get a zip tie. You know what, I don't need that big of a zip tie. Let me get a smaller one. Since this bow is smaller. Don't need to be using up all my big zip ties. Okay. Run the zip tie underneath everything. Pull it together, snug, raise it up, grab hold of it with the other hand, twist that zip tie around, get your tails the way you want them to go, your loops where you want them. Now, we'll use another zip tie. And pull it tight. And you can snip that off. And that's your cute little bow. Okay, now we're going to dovetail the ends. Fold it in half. Come down about 1 inch on the folded side and cut diagonally up. And that gives you, that's dovetail. Okay. Now, I'll show y'all a trick if I can find a stick. Okay guys, I went and found me a stick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take and run this pipe clamp, this zip tie around this stick. Really, really tight. I'm going to cut this off. I'm going to add some glue on here so that zip tie doesn't move. Okay. Just like so. I don't know if you can see the glue, but it's all on top of that zip tie. And I'm going to figure out how high I want this. And I don't want it super high. I'm going to cut this off. And when that's dry, you know what, I think I'm going to take this small little piece of fabric here and put on the back just to hide all that, so it doesn't look as bad, like so. While the glue was still hot. Okay. And now, you just find where you want it to go. And I'm going to stick it right here on the edge. So I'm going to put some glue on this stick and stick it right in the edge of that foam so it hangs off the basket. Work them flowers in there a little bit if you can. pretty? Alright. I want to thank y'all for joining my membership and subscribing and everything. Y'all are great. I love y'all. Okay, so my next video will be out today, the same day as this one. And I am about to make a gnome bumblebee. So it's got the little bees on there. Gnome bumblebee wreath. So stay tuned for that. It'll be on the normal channel. You don't need to be a member to watch it. But continue to share. Thank you. See you next time.